Val Di Sole for the 4th round of the World Cup, and just about to look at the track, see what changes are made and how conditions are. It's quite wet at the moment.
Come la pioggia scivola.
We definitely done some changes in Leogang to the suspension because I couldn't ride to the full potential with my injury, so we kind of softened a little bit. Actually went up a bit stiffer then for race day because I felt like I've got a bit of more speed now. Val Di Sole is going to be different here. We probably need to adjust the fork. It's quite a lot of impacts coming to the front. It's quite steep drops. We usually went up with volume spaces here. Not sure with the new damper if we do it this time. We're gonna see. Gonna also see how I feel. I need to do as little runs as possible to save my energy for the Saturday. So it's gonna be a challenge actually.
Se un'emozione frigida, la sigaretta spegnila e riporta.
So Nina is a female mountain bicycle rider. She hails from Germany. She really likes porridge and potatoes. She has sustained an injury, which she's actually coming through the other side now. Yeah, elbow injury, but she's on the mend and she's getting stronger by the day.
Non vuol giocare più.
Yeah, about 3.5 weeks ago I dislocated my elbow, and it's kind of like a few ligaments partially torn, a bit of damage here and there, so it's not on 100%. I'm stoked I can ride, but we need to really adjust the setup at the moment to help my elbow, help my whole upper body to not fatigue too quick, because that's right at the moment a problem. I'm getting pretty tired pretty quickly. So what we done at first, because Val Di Sole is quite a steep track, and I want to sit in as much as I can, so we took a bit of low speed compression off the rear and raised the bar height a little bit, just to be a bit more sitting in, and I can feel like that's the only thing I can say right now, like when I do the upper turns, feeling like I'm not having enough weight on the front, but at the same time it helps me in all the steep, so that's like the compromise you have to go to. Yeah, it's a lot about figuring out how I can do a race run on a Saturday to get down somehow, yeah. The elbow itself is not too bad. It is weak, not too crazy weak, but I think it's subconsciously challenging me all the time. I'm like, as soon as I put the brace on, I know something is there and something is not right, and this is how I ride then. So I can't really shake it off, and that's what annoys me. All good? Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. I feel like a junior rider.
Started off a little hectic with the rain and the mud and pretty abysmal pit situation, but we sorted some of that stuff out, and I think the erratic weather conditions and the wild track conditions have it's just got everybody so focused on finding lines and getting their way down the track. While there's a bit of setup stuff, it's not crazy. I don't ever remember it like this. I remember it pissing rain, but it always dries out immediately and turns into powder. So I definitely don't remember a race day with moisture involved. I think this is kind of interesting. It throws a wrench in the works for sure and makes riders really think about things, because you're going to have sections that are no grip because of powder, then you're going to have ideal conditions, and then you're going to have mud pits. It's going to be a little bit of everything. No? Wet.
Usually all changes are made by now. Well, unless the weather changes really badly. But yeah, usually all changes are made and we're pretty set on what we want. If there's a change in weather overnight or something, then we might change something slightly for race day, but nothing ever too major. So at the minute we're pretty set on what we've got. We're just basically in survival mode of finding Nina that confidence to get down the hill and put a race run together basically.
Guten Morgen. Have fun.
She will be crossing the line here, and don't know if she's gone down, but definitely hurting. There is the roll.
I couldn't handle 2 full runs, no way. I actually wanted to do one in semis, but then already crashed on top. Like, stupid. But I think it's, like, I already analyzed the crash. It's because I was kind of feeling like ready, I can push a little bit, and then you come around the corner, pushing a bit too much, ending up on the wrong line. And yeah, that's what usually should happen in practice, when you would do proper practice, but I haven't done any proper practice so far. And for tomorrow is, just want to get down the hill safe. I actually would just want to do 1 practice lap, but I think I need to do 2 after this semi-final. So if I would have done a decent run in semis, 1 would have been enough, but yeah, unfortunately it's not the case. So 2 runs tomorrow, and then we're gonna hold on for finals as long as we can. Finals day, going up for some laps now, and then race on later. I'm excited to get my practice done now, get my lines, and finally ride the track. Yeah.
She's finally announced that she can ride a bike again, so yeah, we're not going to overcomplicate it, we're just going to keep it as it is. Sometimes no change is better than anything. Just keep it simple and let the weekend roll. She might do a change now, halfway down, if she feels like she needs it, because she finally got up to pace and she thinks she knows how the bike's actually working, which is late, but it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we're just trying to scrape as many points as we can for the rest of the season, so we'll see. You might have a change in a bit, mate. Come back, find out for more.
Morning.
What day is it?
It's a good question.
Saturday.
I'm gonna go with race day. And a Saturday.
15th of June.
Really?
All day, Jordy.
Give me some confidence,
You have it.
some fire.
It's not like you've never won a World Cup.
It's not like I've never struggled that bad on a track.
Ah, please. You're fine.
No, I actually.
You're just in the same boat as everyone else, struggling.
Yeah.
It should be worse.
I would more say the settings are different because of Val Di Sole track.
Yeah, exactly.
So like softer or like less compression in the shock. A bit higher front with stem spaces. Get a bit weight.
I think that's the tricky part with injuries, is if you start adapting a bike to injuries, you can't go as fast anyway, so what's the point? You have to manage one or the other, and there's not multiple ways of setting
I mean,
a bike
like in
up.
Leo gang, we went softer in general at first to take off, especially braking bumps and stuff, but then after like a few laps I got a little bit too speed and was like, oh, it's too soft now, we need to go
I'm
back.
fine.
Yeah, and I can handle the bumps now. So
Yeah.
no magic.
Just a badass.
Bad motherfucker.
I think everybody's just so focused on how gnarly the track is.
Like for example, I was looking for GoPro videos yesterday on YouTube. There's one from Loris.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's not
No
much.
one is uploading stuff and no one is showing.
A lot of people are doing ruffle runs.
In Val Di Sole, it's been a struggle for sure. but I think that's been the general consensus in the pit. So it's not unnormal. But she has a process anyway. She builds through the week. She has a few moments where her confidence maybe dips, but she always can bring it back. She knows that she can do it. She's done it before, especially in Val Di Sole. Like, she's good on the more technical, natural tracks because she's a really strong rider. And yeah, I think we are there. Race day, she's on.
Wunderbar.
Si sa, noi del sud parliamo a voce alta, si sa, noi del sud facciamo discussione imposta. Siamo allergici alle strisce, di restare in fila non ci riesce neanche ai funerali. Si sa, noi del sud leggiamo libri a stento, si sa, noi del sud collezioniamo caffè a scrocco. Imbattibili nel lancio di parole dai balconi, siamo tesserati al...
We're making a change, TJ. We're going to go 1-on-1 slower on rebound. She's getting a little bit of a kick in the faster sections, basically in the top, and anywhere she's travelling fast she's getting a bit too much feedback from the rear. She's getting a bit kicked, so we'll slow it down 1-on-1. That'll settle the bike a bit more and make it a bit more comfortable to ride. Because now she's picked up the pace. Yeah, the bike's performing differently. I hate doing these.
Siamo sognatori inermi, si sa, noi del sud giriamo il mondo a remi fermi, testimoni del principio elementare, che il riposo alla controre è sacro pure alle campane. Si sa, noi del sud facciamo a pugni con la storia, si sa, noi del sud abbiamo Se togli spazio alla tenerezza, resta il silenzio di un condominio anonimo, porta pazienza.
Yeah, absolutely happy. Feels like a mini win. Yeah, pieced all right run together. Obviously not going fast. I was kind of scared of not having the strength all the way through to the bottom, and was kind of like a step before my run I might have to stop and shake my hands if I can't hold on anymore because of getting fatigued. But it was actually alright. I was still kind of energized in the last sections and felt like I could have pushed a bit more, but no, it's all good. And I'm pretty stoked to end on kind of a high, and now time to go home for a few days and just rest. Get a bit more physio done on the arm to get it back to 100% and yeah, be ready for the day.
Se prende spazio l'indifferenza, resta il silenzio di un condominio anonimo, porta pazienza al perbenismo, io preferisco il rumore della verità. Se togli spazio alla tenerezza, resta il silenzio di un condominio anonimo, porta pazienza all'arrivismo, io preferisco il rumore della festa.